Hi, I'm Angel, and please ignore this fluffy thing, it's just the mic. So, I did a lot of shopping during the NYKAA Sephora Myntra sales and everything, and I thought I'll just share all the things I've purchased and also like kind of give you your first impressions. Sales come and go, and I'm sure you'll get the opportunities to buy this. So maybe the next sale you can pick some things up. Right. So let's just get into the first one. L'Oreal Metal. Right. The L'Oreal Metal DX shampoo. Now I stay in Bangalore, okay, and the water is really hard. And recently I had my geyser serviced, and chunks of calcified masses came out. So I was like, if that's in my geyser, what's on my hair? And I'd been seeing some ads for this, and I was like, okay, why not try it? I like it. It does. My hair was kind of weirdly feeling crinkly. It does because it's chemically treated and everything. But that extra layer, like you feel like there's something on your hair and all that. And I'm someone who religiously oils my hair and does all the treatment and everything. Still, you would feel something like a coating of sorts. And I think it's reduced a lot. Like my hair does feel softer and smoother, and it feels like my scalp feels clean. Now it could be a combination of different things I'm using, could be my hair routine, but I do think that this has made a good impact on my hair. And yeah, I think I would definitely repurchase this. I think I would stock up when next time when the sale comes. The next thing I have is also another shampoo. It's this. This is the 1 liter bottle of what is this? Right. L'Oreal Paris Hyaluron Moisture Filling, 72 hours moisture filling something. Basically, the purple bottle. I'm very between the high-end Olaplex, what have you, Redken and all. I also do like these sort of shampoos because, like I said, I like oiling my hair, and sometimes you do need these sort of shampoos to kind of get rid of the oil, which doesn't come off that easily with some of the gentler shampoos. And I have tried Sunsilk, L'Oreal, Pantene, whatever have you, but I think this is the best because it's kind of I do feel like my hair isn't like completely stripped of all the nourishment it got. It does feel moisturized, so I really like this, and I got it for like around, I think this whole bottle, the MRP is on 1,239. I got it for 743 or something. So I think this was a very good buy. And I started with the small bottle first, and then I got this one. Even my mom uses it. Next is this. Sorry, this. This is the Benefit Double Cleanse Pore Freshener. Right? Let me just open this for you. I don't know. I used the face wash and I stuffed it back inside. I don't know why I did that. So this is the oil cleanser, and this is the facial cleanser. Right. I really like this one. It really is a very good cleanser. I have combination sensitive something sort of skin, but basically my T-zone, it gets really oily, and many face washes, if they're gentle for my skin, what they do is they kind of don't really clean my T-zone well, or if they clean the T-zone well, they are very stripping. So I find that this doesn't strip my skin that harshly, doesn't irritate my skin, but at the same time cleans up well. So I really recommend this. I would go for the bigger size whenever the sale is next. Now I'm someone who is very used to the Clinique take the day off balm. It's been something which I've been using for years and years, for my normal days, or in case I have shoot days, or like when I have video presenting days or whatever. This one, I'm not sure about the efficacy of it, because how I judge a good cleansing balm is how they get rid of the eye makeup. Now with the cleansing, the Clinique balm, what I do is I just put it on, I kind of, let it sit for like 20-30 seconds, let it emulsify, I'm massaging my face, and then the eye makeup, everything comes off pretty well. Even if it's like, really strong waterproof kind, it comes off well. And then I go for a face wash, and then everything is off. I feel like this kind of, it did emulsify all the makeup or whatever I had on my face, but it kind of stayed there. So when I splashed the water, it just stayed on my skin, and there was a slight burning, tingly sensation. So I'm not particularly sure about how much I would use this. I might, give it to a friend, or I don't know, I'll keep it for some other days or something. But this is, I wouldn't purchase this again. Actually, I got this from Sephora, and they just kind of like, they told me there was some sale or something. So I just got influenced. They were like, khareed lo, and there were a lot of people surrounding me. I was like, oh, okay, fine, I will buy it. It was like that. Now, next thing. I love this. I love the Clinique. I love the Clinique Moisture Balm. It's one of my favorite. It's an all-time classic. I've been using it for years, and I'm someone who's not really regular with my skincare, sun care, and all of those things. But there are some times, when your skin feels really dry, and this is the most, fail-safe thing. And this is something even my mom steals, and I think that is a true testament to what a good product is. If your family member, your mom or your sister or even your brother, husband comes and steals it from you, that product is good. That product is not just a hype, it is a classic. So yeah, this one is mine. The next thing I got is this Claire's vitamin E niacinamide. Okay, basically the freshly juiced vitamin E mask. I got the smaller container. This is like 15 ml, and I just wanted to try it out because as I grow older, I'm kind of looking for more hydration and comforting, nourishing, sort of balmy, creamy, whatever have you. And I have tried the Laneige water sleeping mask. It did not do anything miraculous to my skin, so I wanted to, yeah, it did not do anything miraculous to my skin, so I thought I'll try this. I have tried it. It's like a jelly-ish panna cotta type texture. It's kind of funny. It doesn't really completely sink in the skin, and then you can touch it or whatever. It does leave a slight layer, so I like to use it only in the night as a sleeping mask. But I feel like after I use this, my skin does feel conditioned and moisturized, and it has a subtle glow. I think I would like to try this a bit more before I declare a verdict on it. But so far so good. Next, this is a winter staple for me. I've already started using this. This is the Kama Ayurveda Nalpamaradi brightening oil. So I, from time to time, get issues of pigmentation here and there because I am not very religious with my sun care. And I do walk off in the sun without a sun care, and I use actives from time to time, and then my skin gets burnt and all that. And especially, I think during winter times, it's one of my favorite times to heal the skin and kind of recover the skin. This is one of my favorites. This again is something which I have been using on and off many times, and I think it's a classic. People do say that you can get the same thing from Ayurvedic stores and all that, but I have tried from the Kotikal Aryaveda and all that. I'm Malayali. I have tried it, and I still think that this one is more effective than the ones you're available. I'm not telling you to splurge on it or anything, but this is one of the only formulations of this particular oil that has worked for me. So I really love this. So does my mom, and it kind of hydrates the skin and kind of gives you a nice glow. But be careful. This does have it has turmeric, so it will stain your clothes. so be careful about it. And also kind of it gives a light yellowish tinge on your face, but that mostly translates into a warm glow. It's not like you're going to be like yellow, like, you know, this or something. It just has a glow. So this also definitely recommend. Next, I was very curious about this, so I got the NARS creamy concealer in, I got the shade vanilla, okay, because I wasn't sure. So I recently started getting into, you know, base makeup. Still now I wasn't really, you know, like for my own personal use, I wasn't purchasing concealer, foundations and so forth. But as I'm growing older, I thought, you know, just for an even skin tone or something, I could try something. And I'm getting dark circles from time to time because of my sleep schedule. So I thought, you know, if I have some important days, I could try this. I got the shade vanilla. There is a whole system about how you can get the shade. Like you go from light, medium, medium deep, and deep, and then you have the undertones in it. If you refer the NARS American website, it will be easier for you to figure out. But the best thing is just go to the store, don't let anyone bother you, and put it on your face. Not on your hand, not on your wrist, put it on your face and try. And I got the shade vanilla. It's not really a true match to my skin, but it's a lighter shade. It's almost, is it neutral? I want to say pink-ish type shade, light. So I want to kind of counteract my under eyes whenever that happens, and, you know, kind of for using it for highlight. So I like this. I like the formulation. It's not thick. It blends pretty easily, and it doesn't feel like a heavy layer on the skin. So I recommend this. So speaking of highlight, I got two from Rare Beauty. These are the mini size ones. There wasn't an off on this, but they were so cute, and I thought, okay, you know, I have been, I've just seen the brand for a while, and I thought, okay, why not just try it? And they're really like cute and small. Like I'll just show you to my face for reference. It's really small. So I got two shades. One is Enchant and other is Enlighten. Enlighten is like a white toned highlighter. I think it goes for, you know, fair to medium skin tone. Like if you have a neutral skin tone, I think it goes because it has no warmth or cool, you know, coolness to it. This one, Enchant, has a slight pink tone to it. So I think for the cool neutral tones, I have, you know, leaning towards cool, neutral, pale olive-ish. You know, I feel like as we grow, as time goes, people just come up with new terminologies, and it's really difficult to keep up. I think I am a fair olive with a pink undertone, but then it just could be okay, that's a lot of blabbering. So another thing I got from Rare Beauty is the liquid blush in the shade Bliss. Now Bliss is a matte formulation. This is the packaging. It is a matte formulation, and I think it blends really well. It dries to a powder finish. I have just tried it out, and the shade is peach pink, cool toned of sorts. I do feel like if I have dry patches, it kind of clings to it, but then that's the case with, I think, most of, you know, makeup. So I like it. I'm not sure about the shade right now, but it's a nice everyday shade, so I like it. I like the formulation, and I think if I do buy another blush, I think I might try the dewy one just to see. The next thing I got is from a reseller. This is the Summer Friday Lip Butter Balm in Vanilla Beige. Now, it's not really available on India, and then you have a lot of, you know, resellers on Instagram and Reddit and so on. It's not something that wowed me as such. It is a good formulation. It is nice, but I feel like it's a bit thin, and the moment you take it off, you know, after a while, the hydration is gone, and it doesn't have a long-lasting effect on the lips. So I will not really purchase this again. But it's a fun thing to have. It smells really nice and all that. And in this Chutko packet, अच्छा ही तो है. तो अगर आपको try करना है, try कर लो. Now next thing is one of my favorite purchases of this year. Those who know, they know about it. Wait. I love it. This is from Perfumes de Mali. This is a mini size of Valaya. Now it's a very refreshing orange blossom, citrus, and floral type thing, and it kind of is. It's like, you have a nice summery brunch with cool wind, blowing, and you have some flowers, and you're having an iced tea. It kind of smells like that. I smelled this first at Maison de Perfume, and that was when I was visiting Bombay, and I was, just contemplating it. And this thing, I sprayed it, I was like, okay, I want to see how it lasts, because I'm a sweaty person with, different perfumes react differently with different people's body chemistry. So I just wanted to test it out and see, because it's such an expensive purchase. I wanted to see how long it lasts. I applied it, and I had to go back, I had to come back to Bangalore. And the next day also, that smell was there, like I could smell it on my wrist and everything. And I was like, fuck, I really need to have this. And I've been obsessed about it. And I was thinking, it's so expensive. I was like, you know what? I think it's worth it. Let me just get it. And I love it. I'm so scared to finish it, but at the same time, every time I spray it on me, it makes me feel alive. And sometimes you need that, especially if you're a depressed person. So yeah, I love this. Next thing is again a holy grail. This for me, Clarins Lip Perfector. And I love this. I think this is my favorite lip balm, lip treatment. I think I would rank it higher than Laneige. I can't bring myself to buy anything else, because my god, this thing, anytime I have chapped lips in an hour, it fixes it. I can feel, the moisture creeping in and everything. This definitely, I think once in a while, if you want to splurge and you don't know what to try, I think you can try this. Absolutely love it. My favorite. And I would always repurchase this. Speaking of lip plumping, we have an actual plumping gloss. This is from Sephora. This is in the shade Outrageous Intense. Right. I don't know why people don't really talk about the Sephora in-brand products, but they're pretty good. The quality is really nice. It lasts really long, and I haven't tried. I think I've tried the Dior Lip Maximizer, and I really liked it. And this one also, it's really nice. If you don't, it plumps up your lip. It makes it juicy, and it has a nice shine to it. It's a good safe buy. I keep, like if I need to have some lip plumping product, this is something I keep in stock. Oh my god. The next product has disappointed me in a way I never expected, okay? And it had amazing views everywhere. Like all the influencers and reviews, Google, everywhere. It was like, oh, this is the most amazing product whatsoever, yada, yada, yada. But I just can't seem to make it work for me. The Smashbox Halo tinted healthy glow, tinted moisturizer, SPF, everything and all that. It looks horrible on my skin. Okay, I'm someone who has sweaty skin. I'm in my 30s and I have like large pores here and there. This, I was expecting a skin-like finish, but it really sits on top of my skin. And I feel like it kind of, picks up all my dry patches more than normal. And the pores are really highlighted. And it says dewy finish, but it does kind of seem oily on me. So I have tried it with a primer, I've tried it without a primer, I've tried using a lot of it, I've tried using very little of it. And my thing is, if I have to struggle so much to make something work, I don't think it's worth it at all. And I don't know what overtook me. I think it's because the amount of reviews that was there for this product, that it's amazing for every skin type, light, this, that, all, instead of buying the smaller one, I bought the bigger one. I'm in the shade light neutral, I think. I've never been able to figure out my base shade, so I'm just always guessing around. But yeah, I even tried, like I went through the whole thing, and I'm nowadays, you're getting these products where like you have to follow those specific yeah, I tried everything. The instruction was shake well, and I shook it really well. Like I was so worried if I got some instruction wrong or something, because these days products are coming which, unless you follow the particular instruction, it does not fare well on you. That's so complicated, to be honest. It shouldn't be. 2025? Yeah, it's going to be 2025. We should be like, it should be just spray it on and it should go. That is what I'm expecting out of, beauty technology. But yeah, this broke my heart. So it could be a thing for me, but I have a very niche skin type, so maybe that's what it is. But I know that if I use this more than 2 days in a row, and if I did not do double cleansing every time, I am definitely going to have like a lot of pimples or something, and I don't get pimples that easily. So yeah, that's my take on this. Next thing I got, and in fact I've actually just tried it once. This sunscreen, this is from COSRX, right? This is COSRX Ultra Light Invisible Sunscreen with Witch Hazel Aloe Hyaluronic Acid. I could never get it right, sometimes. I really like this. So my problem with sunscreens is most of them really, sting my skin, or they, kind of come off with my sweat. I'm a very sweaty person. This one is really nice. I could just put it like a thick layer of, put it like a thick layer of cream, and it stayed. It's not budging. I have it on right now, and I think it has a nice finish. It's not burned me. I don't feel uncomfortable. I don't feel like there's an extra layer of the skin. I love this. I think, like, I read somewhere that it pills, and I did like kind of rub it, and it felt like it was pilling, but I don't care, because this is one of the only sunscreens that I feel like really worked for me. And the rule of sunscreen is, you just pick a sunscreen up and you use it religiously, which I have not done. I shouldn't be preaching, but this is what I'm going to use. In fact, I think one of the reasons I've not used sunscreens that regularly is because, the formulations used to sting me. So I'm really happy with this. Next, of course, is everyone's favorite Love Beauty Argan Oil and Lavender Magic Mask. It's a hair mask. I don't need to really talk about it much because everyone talks about it. It's really nice. It conditions the hair, and it's got one of those ingredients, amodimethicone, which I think hair care influencer was talking about. So I was searching for products which have that, so that it would be conditioning to my hair. This has it, and I am always restocking it. So yeah, that's that. But I also got the Pheno hair mask, and I just wanted to try it. Someone who's experimented so much with hair, you experiment a lot with hair care also. This is really nice. Okay, for someone, when you bleach your hair, you do chemical treatment to your hair shafts open up and kind of becomes porous, and you do everything to condition it. And I think this really works well. So my thing is, I don't apply it directly on my hair. Okay, what I do is I take a spoon of this, I take a spoon of, some normal ass conditioner, and I put a spoon of the Birds of Paradise hair color, which is like electric pink or something, and I put it on my hair for like around 60 minutes, and I wash it off. And it's really smooth and soft. And you have, like, I have curly wavy hair, so you're not going to get the poker straight thing which all influencers are going to put, because that's not real, right? You kind of straighten your hair and then you put intense light. Of course that shine is going to come. That is not the shine you're going to get in real life, okay? But it does work really well, and if this gets over, definitely I am repurchasing it, no doubt about it. Next thing is this small Tinku hair mask I got when I purchased the L'Oreal Metal DX shampoo, so I will use that also. This one, This one was an impulse buy. I went to a NYKAA store and I was like, oh, मेरे under eyes तो काफ़ी काले लग रहे हैं and I look very dead and tired, and everyone, you know, who I knew was like, are you not okay? So I was like, okay, let me just get this corrector sort of thing. It's a peach. It's the shade is cherry blossom. Right. The shade is cherry blossom. I tried it once in the store, it seemed to work for me, and that time it looked like I don't even need a concealer. Now when I got home, what happened is I had a Dior Skin Correct concealer and I completely kind of forgot about it. I got a sample and I've realized that a lot of concealers actually have, you know, the color correctors in them, and I didn't need this, and I'm kind of like, now what am I going to do with this? Because this thing, for me, I can use it only on my under eyes. If I use it here, it looks all pink. And that kind of looks weird, you know, it looks like some pink toothpaste dal diya skin pe, and then I'm not going to put some other layer over it. So this is a lot of product for some person like me who does not use a lot of, you know, face-based makeup. So I'm not sure about it. It was an impulse buy, but also the texture I feel is like mildly greasy, you know. I put the NARS thing and then it kind of, you know, like it, I don't think I need to like kind of, if I don't set it with powder also, it has a nice finish to it. It has a nice velvety finish. This one has a mild greasy thing which kind of shines. So I'm not sure. I will try it out more and then, you know, declare a verdict. But yeah, impulse buy. I got this sample free from Sephora. This is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Next things, okay. So I'm not really into the lotion, you know, life and everything. And except I really like the Sol de Janeiro one because I think it's light enough to hydrate. But my mom just keeps stealing it, you know, she loves it so much. So I was searching for, you know, some good body oil at least, like, because my skin kind of, I didn't want the dry feeling. And I got this. Actually, I got this one first. This is the Forest Essential After Bath Oil Indian Rose Absolute. Oof, it's so beautiful. It smells really nice and I love it. And so did my mom. And she has claimed this for herself. So I had to go and buy another one. This one is the oud and green tea one, and I like both. I do like the oud smells and all that, so I'm going to keep this one. My mom is going to, you know, keep this one away from me mostly. So yeah, that I like it. It sinks into the skin. It gives a nice glow to the skin, and yeah, it is what it is. It's a after bath oil. I love it. Next thing I got is a Swiss Beauty Lift Contour Palette. Okay, I haven't used it. I can't really comment on it, but I think it's decent. Like, it seems decent. It was some 300 something, and I had some place to go, and I realized I didn't have any contour or anything. And I was like, oh my god, basic kuch to chahiye. And God bless Blinkit for just delivering it right then and there, and I got this. I didn't use it, but it seems nice. So I had the back of my head like, maybe I should, you know, you get a contour something. This is the Milk Makeup Contour Stick. Look at this. It's just like size of my nose or something. Stoked Sculpt Stick. It's around 6 grams. This is a bit expensive. Yeah, this is 3,200. Oh Jesus. But there was like a 10% discount or something. And mainly my gripe, my main thing was, I went to Sephora wanting to buy the Rare Beauty Bronzing Stick because in the videos of influencers it looked really nice, and I thought, okay, my skin can do with a warm or neutral tone thing. But every shade was warm and it was looking like I had just pasted some, you know, mud on my face or something. And I think yeah, my skin is like fair, cool, pinky toned type, so it wasn't really working for me, you know, none of it. and then I went to the milk one. So even though it's expensive, I kind of like really like it. The shade is nice and it's light enough, it blends really well. It's very nice. It's really cute and it's very nice. It is actually pocket sized, unlike the road pocket blushes. I love Clarins for lip products. I had tried the lip oil before and I had absolutely loved it. Then I got the lip perfector and now I have got this. This is the Clarins water lip stain. It's in the shade rose water. I usually use the Benetint one, but I've been using it always, and I just wanted to kind of branch out and see what other brands have to offer. And I saw this one for Clarins. I think it was on SS Beauty, Shopper Stop Beauty or something, and there was a sale, I think 10 or 20% off, and I was like, why not try it? It's really nice. It has like a jelly type finish, and it's a very long lasting stain. Unless your skin is like peeling off or something, that stain is going to be there. So if you keep your lips hydrated, it's going to last quite a long time. So I really like this. It's a good shade also, and I think there are like 5-6 variations of this. The next items I got are kind of like a viral product. These are the Swiss Beauty holographic eye pencils. Really nice, very pigmented. It is waterproof, stays really long, so I like it. And yeah, I would recommend this. I think another thing I wanted to try out in the sales are brushes. So I got few. This is the pack 252 Mars BRE2, the eyeshadow brush. Then I got a concealer brush from Milagro Beauty, a brush from pack 371. I have one more brush. I have a brush from Swiss Beauty also. So all these brushes are pretty nice in case you want to have a set of brushes or something. You have very good products in entry level pricing. Next thing I got is these two small sized face masks from this is that I Am From brand. So this is the rice mask. This is the mugwort mask. I do like this mask. I think it does brighten the skin, it mildly exfoliates, and I think it's like a decent mask overall. I still haven't figured out if this mask works for me yet, because I didn't use it when my skin was having a serious inflammation, because I over exfoliated it like we do. But yeah, I'm not sure. The next thing I got is the Fenty Beauty lip gloss in the shade Champ Stamp, and this I got it from a reseller, and I think it costed me around 1,800, 1,900. I'm not sure. I just really wanted to try it, before I get the whole big size thing from the cross border thing from NYKAA. I think it's interesting, but I think the flecks in it, like the shimmer particles, are slightly big. And I'm not kind of used to that. I'm only used to these sort of, this is very subtle, the shine, shimmer and everything. But this one is a bit more pronounced. I'm just getting used to it, but I think it's really nice gloss. Next thing I will always repurchase is this Maybelline tattoo liner. I really like it. I think it was on a good sale. It's usually some 500 something, and I got it for some 200 something, or I want to say almost 300. It's like if you have to draw lines, amazing, very good for liner. It's really long lasting, and it stays on also for a really long time. It doesn't move with your sweat, and like if you have like mildly greasy eyelids also, it doesn't move. Do you know how many things are there in the Pillow Talk range of Charlotte Tilbury? I was just very curious about this shade in particular. This is the Pillow Talk eyeliner. So it's a decent one. It doesn't budge. It has a nice warm tone to it. I think it's a decent product. The next thing I got is eyeshadow primer from Urban Decay, the smaller one. It was on and off, I think some 300 rupees off or something. I have the Urban Decay Moon Dust in 2 shades actually, and I just wanted to see if it works better for the eyeshadow. I have a lot of eye makeup also, which I'm not really using much, because life can be boring sometimes, and you just aren't as fabulous as Shalini Pasi. but she has inspired me. I shall do the glam which I want to. So yeah, I got it for that. And I got this Nat Habit floral gel. I usually buy 2-3 at a time. I keep one in the fridge, I keep one in my bag, and I keep one in any table I'm sitting, because I really like the rose water on my face, and I think it's very reasonably priced. Another thing I liked from I usually buy, like before the bottle gets over, I buy from Nat Habit, is the methi rosemary sage spray. It's like a spray. I will insert the photo somewhere so that you get an idea. I don't have it with me right now. I think I left it at a different room or something. But I feel like it's a good product. It's a leave-on spray, and I think it's meant for the whole hair and scalp. But I use it mainly for the scalp because I had a lot of alopecia problems, and I'm trying to grow my hair out, and I had a lot of bald patches over here, and I think a lot of it has come back, and I could see my scalp around here, and now I can't. So I use it regularly. I don't think, wait, I'll show you my, right. So this hair, it is not the same as these hairs because I had a bald patch around it, and that's grown out. So I'm doing multiple things to take care of my hair and recover from the alopecia, but I think that definitely, had a good role in, kind of thickening my hairline and, helping the hair growth back. So I would not go anywhere without it. I would always repurchase it. And it's always around 300 something on NYKAA. And I think it's worth it. Like if you can have like 300 burger, you can definitely get this and try it out. And I think it's more effective for me than the Wishcare hair growth serum thing. And that is all the products that I purchased during the year-end sale of 2024. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I will answer them to the best I can. And if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. And I will see you right here back very soon.